So Stonebwoy, I'm making one single tweet. I'm everywhere I scatter online. SM fans, ebuefu.
Me attire, I don't know how much you tire, but me attire like attire.
I don't know any first time I'll share a video what I share on YouTube. When you subscribe here, do well to subscribe. We share video we on TikTok, full video no, YouTube at Vimba. Subscription no, very important. Now Beam concert ABC on the 22nd December. In fact, this Sunday tickets were out. Was a koto now co witness this particular concert. Stonebwoy are making a simple tweet. Scatter bibia. In fact, SM fans be known as a subtle shade to them. In name says Stonebwoy will be or tie a braggy say Accra Sports Stadium or no and a fail 360 will be any Ghana ha what failed that particular stadium. That was the last year Beam concert. I just say or they 10 take Jamaican and the other top musicians. This year, what promises or the Davido and the other great musicians, both international and local, ebeba ama omaba supporting. Now answer na concerts no, ebe shasi or make a particular tweet as you see on the screen. And no, and I just say I cause massive confusion. A very simple tweet. I say comparing one god to what? To who? Jokes, Beam Festival, Beach Edition. In brief, Stonebwoy say wine and what Ghana ha, wine and what Africa ha. Just say omo pese omo compare on no Stonebwoy to a joke. They are jokers. I grow a woman so na a day and a yom ade omo da omo jeniana or say no or your number one. Nobody when it comes to dancehall in Ghana and Africa. According to Stonebwoy, the simple tweet, no coded message, share see and also on no any first person or fairly Accra Sports Stadium. So this tweet at Trigger Crawford almost say Stonebwoy should mention names. No jai say all FIFA corners. They all know say the biggest rival in Ghana when it comes to dancehall. Shatta Wale into a message. I just say all true to Shatta. Now so that is Stonebwoy's way. What choose say obe communicate say Shatta and so eba out no be bieja. Ye did that particular update. Ebe bremo ansana ye be jaimo no. Adof muma yenkohwe a recent interview be on 3 Music. I just say or brage ye say or no and a fairly the Accra Sports Stadium 360. Ansana be didi atem brag enye kasa. Bonnie. Now, answer never share that particular video as well. We share video for the first time. Or type a video on Vimbas on YouTube. Unsubscribe here. Very important. Do well. So be near the subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on your post notification. Yeah, that's it.
That should be looked at. And I want to also, I believe that I stand the capacity to speak like this because we're putting resources, finances into making sure that we are not culture vultures. We are culture custodians. I can put it to you any day and I can speak my truth. The stadium was full to capacity. The production was from my pocket. I know the amount of dollars that I spent to put that capacity. No artist within this, in my class, has done that yet. No artist in my class, not to say legends, however, have done that yet. 40,000 capacity seated. It was filled to 55 plus. It's there, it's evident. The staging. Did you guys see any sponsor on that stage? No. That is the capacity we're talking about, and how. So we have to speak. It's some of us who have to be speaking. Yeah. It's just because we don't like to speak. We've left it for some people who feel like they are in the industry and they are personal.
You see what Stone is saying?
And I'm speaking from my heart.
Jay, you see what Stone is saying?
This is passion. Left time to come over without this
because of dancehall.
Because of the music. How can dancehall be Ghana's problem? I mean, and that's a very irresponsible talk, and I put it to Ike. That's this will give him some shouts. Big respect. It's my brother. We all come from the ends. We can talk and argue many days. Moogie's used to be his artist, if it still is. Moogie's supported of
influence.
reggae and dancehall, who's one of the most talented and biggest artists here. That statement, I think, if he retracts, will do very well. Will do very well for us. But he can keep to it because it is his opinion. But for us who defend and put resources, finances into elevating Ghana. I just came back from Ivory Coast.
And you have been doing well. You have been doing extremely well.
I just came back from Ivory Coast, went to represent Ghana right there. Any stage you find me on, I have the Ghana flag. I'm a flag boy for Ghana. So I put my heart into it. I put my life into it.
While doing dancehall.
And none of that will happen without dancehall.
Believe me, people say they're not even shooting no videos because they don't believe in investing in their careers. And we are flying. Empress is leaving her schedule. She just released. So dancehall is the best thing that could have ever happened to Ghana.
Check this out.
Aside everything Stone is saying, excuse me, because we grew up on that.
That is one.
We grew up on the Bujus and the Shabbas coming to Ghana.
If you talk Zimzima,
remember who brought Biniman to Ghana? I'm sitting right here in front of you. Remember who brought Biniman to Ghana? Remember who brought Busy Signal to Ghana? Remember who brought Morgan Heritage to Ghana? Remember who brought Tentic to Ghana? Remember who brought Spice? You understand? We are living a legacy. Don't water it down.
It's election
Don't
season.
water it down.
You're buying the votes.
What I was going to say, what I was going to say in addition to what are they talking in addition to what Echedi Talk is saying? Trust me, the kind of love and embrace you get when you connect with Jamaican people is rare. Everybody I've connected with, he knows Jazzwad.
You know more people me know.
You know, he knows Jazzwad, right? And every Jamaican I've connected with, they embrace you very, very differently. And even that kind of connection shows that,
So for Spice to be sitting right here, you should know that there is something good. And let me tell you, let me wrap it up so that it's on record. May it not be that there is wars of genres of music that is ignorance in its own capacity. May it not be that some Afro beats are fighting some dancehall or some reggae is fighting some war. No. Sense will tell you that this is music of black origin. I study this in school. I study. You guys know the vibes. I'm so passionate about this. I put my money into this. I'm not going to let anybody who can't put a no dime into anything just spit on the vibes. You get, it's not about genre wars. I have hit songs in Afrobeat. I have hit songs in reggae. I've had the most collaborations in Ghana from Ghana. What are you talking about? From French to Lusophone to Francophone, and it's dancehall. I do it.
I need that song. That song, I love it.
Which one of them?
I can't see me from afar.
Look at the stage. Look how many people got here. That's the School of Performing Arts from Legon. When I talk about dancehall, the problem.
Now, the reason I brought that up wasn't even about this, but I was asking about something about identity. Hence the reason why I asked, out of 10 artists in Jamaica, how many of them will come up to do dancehall or reggae dancehall music? And you rightfully gave me the answer. I was looking. How
has dancehall impacted on the identity of Ghanaian music?
I'm speaking something else, something completely different. So we have 10 artists likely to come out to do a certain particular genre, which gives me an answer, confident answer that is one of the ways that they protect their music, because the culture feeds the people to understand that if you want to do music on the top priority list, one of them peaks, so you might want to lean towards that. The language, the food, the dance, everything is in there. When you watch your videos, everything about it speaks Jamaican. You don't even need to, if you didn't even say a word, we probably watch the visuals without audio, we'll know you're a Jamaican artist.
Yes.
So now coming back home, and hence the tough question I was going to put to my friends, that what and how can we represent ourselves when you speak Ghana? What can represent us? If it is dancehall, how do we go about it? If it's Afrobeat, how do you go about it? If it is high life, how do you go about it?
Jay, I think,
and then I asked the second question, that has the multiple genres and love of the music that we like, has it been our Achilles heel, the weak spot in our system, because we have too many things that we're doing? That's what I was asking. I don't know if
it has not.
Jay, the only thing that is a weak spot for
creatives
anywhere in the world is finance.
Wãrns TV.